Let's head to the National Assembly now, as a meeting between the Senate and the Attorney General of the Federation is set for Thursday to find ways of resolving areas of disagreement in the proposed tax reform bills. National Assembly correspondent Lamiale reports that the committee to that effect has already been constituted.
The committee to meet with the Attorney General on the tax reform bills has the Minority Leader, Senator Abamoro, as chairman, and one senator from each of the 6 geopolitical zones as a member. The leadership of the Senate, chairman of Senate Committees on Finance, Appropriations, National Planning and Banking are also members.
We decided to put politics, ethnicity, regionalism aside, to seize among ourselves in order to find the way forward in respect to the issues surrounding the tax reform bills.
The Committee on Finance has in the meantime been directed by the Senate to put on hold further legislative action on the tax reform bills and await the outcome of the meeting. The Senate has passed the Investment and Security Bill that seeks to reposition Nigeria's capital markets.
The bill contemplates to address modern forms of financial malpractices and reinforce investors' protection by engendering robust regulations around market abuses,
as well as safeguard unauthorized, illegal, unlawful, fraudulent, and unfair trade practices that has over the years negatively impacted business in Nigeria.
The Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill and bill to establish Nigeria Police Force training institutions were also passed. Bill seeking to prohibit the export of maize in commercial quantity was among 3 others forwarded from the House for concurrence that were passed.
This seeks to prohibit the exportation of maize to address the ongoing food crisis in Nigeria.
Senate has resolved to invite the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace over incessant delay and cancellation of flights.
The quest for economic diversification and foreign direct investment, which are part of the current administration policy, trust will remain an illusion if the country aviation industry falls short of acceptable best practices across the globe.
On a particular day, I was at the airport traveling to Akure, and I saw some of my colleagues and other travelers who had come to the airport the previous day by 2 o'clock. And by 3 o'clock, they had not gotten a flight.
They delay him for almost 9 hours, and without any information.
It is only in Nigeria, Mr. President, that you miss your flight, you pay no show. You open your ticket, you pay money for not coming. But you be at the airport, they will cancel your flight. Nobody will pay you for anything.
Recent killings in parts of Benue State drew condemnation of the Senate as legislators appealed for additional security to affected areas. A minute silence was observed for the victims, as well as victims of this week's accident at Total Roundabout in Kefi, Nasarawa State. From the National Assembly, Lami Ali, NTA News.